कर रही है वैसे तो,
हाँ
यहीं पे पता लग जाएगा।
चल जाएगा। हाँ वो तो उस पर पता चल जाएगा यूट्यूब पे जा रही है या नहीं।
जी।
वो भी वो ना
जी हो रही। आप भी देख लो एक बार फ्रंट एंड
फ्रंट
में।
एंड पे देखो।
जी।
हाँ पोस्टर आ रहा है ये आ रहा है।
ठीक है सर।
ऐसे ही ना हुआ ऐसे आएगा।
हाँ मैं ही आ रहा हूँ ना अभी सिर्फ,
हाँ
यही दिखा रहा है इसीलिए। ठीक है।
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening. Kaun Gaurav?
Yes,
Good evening,
ma'am.
Sushma ma'am.
Hi Archana. Good evening.
Good evening.
We all are nervous today, but don't worry.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Nisha here.
Hi, Nisha.
Nisha, Archana, don't worry.
Thanks, ma'am.
We are little
Everything
bit
will be
worried.
answered. Everything will be answered. Just don't worry.
We have more than 300 participants, ma'am.
Already registered?
Not all, yeah, registered for the
Gaurav,
meeting.
sorry, Gaurav, I can see Dr. Anil is waiting in the attendees list. Can you make him also?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, good evening.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Backup files and presentation.
Okay. So
Nisha,
all
Raghavendra sent a recording, no?
Yeah, he has sent the recording.
Will Nisha, you will be telling the agenda?
Ma'am, I'm not telling the agenda. I'll welcome Sushma, ma'am.
Acha.
And the agenda will be displayed, will be screen shared.
So nobody has to tell, no? So I
Yeah.
have got my activity report here
Yeah,
and the slides of the Bangalore conference.
okay.
Savita, the agenda will be set by the president. The
Sir.
president is presiding.
Right, sir.
So all of us have to talk when she says, baat karo. When she says, chup baito, we have to keep quiet.
Hanji, hanji. Okay.
So very easy for us.
Right, right.
But it's a good idea for Nisha to put it on the screen, no problem.
I am going to join with my laptop now because I was not able to get the connection there earlier. So I'll just switch my phone off and join from there.
Hmm.
How many have registered for the AGBM?
306.
Wow, awesome.
Yes, sir.
Nisha, you are muted. Nisha, you are acha, okay, you are talking on phone. Okay, okay. I will
Yes,
just
sir.
I just
Madam
Okay.
Navin sir was on the phone. That's it.
okay, okay, okay. Nisha, we can take Naveen on the panelist here.
Yeah, if we want, we can make him.
Yeah, we can. डॉक्टर नागेश थोड़ा ऑनलाइन होने में थोड़ी नर्वसनेस है, सामने होते ना आमने सामने तो पता चल जाता है कि कौन क्या करेगा, बट ऑनलाइन में क्या होगा थोड़ा सा थोड़ी सी है, आज हो जाएगा फिर उसके बाद नहीं होगी कभी भी।
बस।
लेक्चर वेक्चर लेने में तो अब ऑनलाइन बढ़िया लगने लग गया।
हाँ,
अब
मेरा एक क्लासमेट है ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन फगवाड़ा में, तो वो तो हमको कहता था घबराओ मत। So no problem. Hi Anil, Professor Anil Paleri.
Anil, hi. I can't hear you, Anil.
Sir, you are muted. Please
You are
unmute.
muted. Your system is muted.
अनिल 3 मिनट
Okay.
और हैं फिर या हाय
Yeah. Hi.
दिखाई क्यों नहीं दे रहे तुम?
अरे एक जमाने में तो हम अनिल पलेरी साहब हमारे घर ठहरते थे और सिर्फ चाय पीते थे। आजकल कॉफी पीना शुरू किया, पता नहीं अभी लेटेस्ट मामला क्या है, पता नहीं।
हाय दीपा. So Naveen is here.
No, ma'am, he hasn't joined it.
Okay, ask him to whenever he will join, just tell him. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. अंजुम हाय. माइक वाइक सही चल रहा है?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Archana.
अंजुम जिस तरीके से हाय करती है, सारी कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑनलाइन होने के वजह से हम पहुंच जाएंगे अंजुम.
यार मुझे अनिल को ढूंढने में इतनी मेहनत करनी पड़ी है.
Are we live now? Are we on the? Are they streaming this conversation?
Yes, Not sir, yet,
we are
sir.
live now.
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay.
2 minutes to go, sir.
How many are online now already?
We will start at 6 o'clock.
So you will not be able to participate, no?
No, I
Yeah,
understand.
you can send your questions and suggestions, everything.
We
You
will.
can send.
I will
The
announce.
option is there.
Yeah. I will announce all the rules and regulations. Don't worry. Just after 2 minutes. So 1 more minute to go and we will start. Gaurav, exactly at 6 o'clock, just tell us how many participants have already joined.
I have no idea, ma'am. We have to ask Gaurav. Because we can't see the participants.
Gaurav?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I was trying to mute. Okay,
How
ma'am.
many participants? How many participants have joined?
I'm just checking, ma'am. Just give me 1 minute.
So anyway, it's 6 o'clock, Nisha.
Yeah, shall we start, ma'am?
Yeah, we can start. 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
It's 6
so
o'clock.
we'll be starting the meeting. Good evening, Iapc members. We welcome all the Iapc members to the virtual annual general body meeting of Indian Association of Palliative Care. The agenda will be shared on the screen, and we welcome Dr. Sushma Bhatnagar, President IAPC, to chair the meeting. Welcome, ma'am.
So thank you, Nisha. I welcome everyone who has joined this meeting. This is first time we are meeting online with all our IAPC members. We have tried our level best that all our IAPC members throughout India should join this meeting. However, there will be many who may not be able to join, but we will send the proceedings or the minutes of the meeting to everyone. So I welcome everyone in this general body meeting of IAPC. Since last 2 years, we couldn't meet because of the COVID. We all know there were circumstances were not so that we could meet or we have not met at all last year. So maybe you will find that there are a lot of things have happened in IAPC. Although IAPC newsletter is briefing you everything every means like regularly month by month, but still there are many things which we want to share with you, the achievements, the developments, and the the what IAPC has done. We will share everything as far as it's like whatever we will try not to leave anything, and we will like that everyone who has any comments, they should keep their comments in the chat box to make it means like it will not be possible to talk if 300 people will start talking. So we have kept a protocol that the person, those who wants to talk or those who have any queries and question, they will put in the chat box, and then there are two moderators, Dr. Anjum George and Dr. Anil Paleri. They will sort out the questions and they will try they will keep this question in front of the panel or in front of me, and we will try to answer as many questions as possible if there are any questions and queries. So as per the agenda, we will start the meeting. So first agenda is Dr. Savita Bitola, Secretary IAPC, will say that what were the IAPC activities in last I should say 1.5 year. So Savita, you are welcome, and please address the gathering that what IAPC is doing and what are the accomplishment of IAPC and what we were doing in last 1.5 year. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, and good evening to all participants. I welcome all the members to this meeting, and I will be now presenting the IAPC report. Gaurav, I request you to do it at your end.
What do you mean
please
by
put up the report?
no? What happened? PPT. You want
Nothing, ma'am.
to share the slide?
See, yeah. Otherwise, see if I'm doing it now. Is it visible? Because there was some issue at my end. So,
No problem, ma'am. We will share from our end.
No problem. They can. Otherwise, Archana can share. Archana, you can share. Otherwise,
It is shared now. We can
Is
see.
it okay now? Can you
yeah,
Yes,
we can
yes,
see. We
yes.
can see. Yeah, we can see. We can see.
If it is okay, I'll start.
We can see, but your internet is not very good, Savita.
Okay, then I'll start. I'll
Yeah,
start from here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, regarding the membership, we have had. Yes, ma'am.
Slides are not changing. Change the slides.
Okay. So we have had 88 new members in the last year, out of which there were 48 doctors, 14 nurses, 22 volunteers, social workers, and others. Ma'am, I'm still there on that slide. I'll change. Overseas members were 1 and 3 associations. So total number of new members is now 3013 as of 31st October. Academic activities have been going on very well. The IAPC Academy, which was launched in June 2020 for online series training to train the young.
Savita,
Just a minute.
Savita, just a minute, please. Savita, we can't hear you. Savita,
They
2
have
minutes.
been delivering lectures every Monday.
Savita, just a minute, Savita.
Successfully the series.
Shubha, you're muted.
Muted, Savita. Hello,
3 began on 26 July and will stop on 3rd January 22.
Savita, just a minute,
These
please.
have been delivered primarily by the.
Savita, just a minute, please. Your internet is not good. So either you stop your camera and speak and try. Hello. Otherwise, I can show the activities. There is no problem. I can.
Gaurav, you have the backup PPT.
Yes,
Please
ma'am.
share the slides. Please
We
share
can
the
play from
slides.
here, from our
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
And
Please
she
share
can-
the slides.
yeah, she can
Otherwise,
speak now.
yeah.
Yes, then Sushma ma'am will be able to speak.
I can read it out. I can read it out.
PPT.
Go ahead. So Gaurav, fast. So Savita, are you there? Still there? Savita. So so whenever Dr. Savita will come, we will Dr. Savita will continue till the time. I'm sorry. because I know that Dr. Savita is in an area where internet connection is always a problem. Again, the slide has gone, Gaurav. Archana, can you share the slides so that because Gaurav must not be having any idea of when to change and when not to change. Okay, so regarding the membership, the new members from 1st April to 2020 to 31st October 2021 were 88, and maximum number of new members were doctors and followed by nurses. Volunteers were 22. Overseas member 1. Associations, we have 3 new associations has joined, and total number of members right now IAPC has is 3013. Next, Archana. Next. So regarding academic activities, IAPC has launched academic lecture series on 29th June 2020. Because of the COVID, we were not meeting, and we just thought that we should have some academic activity, and we have started that online training series by young palliative care physician, especially for MD students and young palliative care physician. The inaugural lecture was by Dr. Rajagopal, delivered this lecture series is every on every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30. And what I can see that most of the, I think I have attended almost 90% of the lecture, and what I have realized that at 6:30 more than 100 people are joining, means this activity is important and people are liking. Successfully, we have completed first and second series by with 56 lectures. All the recordings are available on IAPC websites. Feedback, we have, before starting the series 3, we have taken feedback from first and second series, and based on the feedback, we have tried to improve our lecture series 3, which we began on 26 July 2021, which concluded on 3rd January 2022. This time we have tried that most of our MD palliative care qualified doctor, they should gain confidence, and they are delivering the lectures and on the specialist palliative care physicians. And what we have realized that they are really bright and fantastic. So many of the lectures are fantastic, and this going on well. Next slide, please. Savita, whenever you come, please tell me, and I will stop. Next slide, Archana. Regarding the CCEPC, that is Basic Course in Palliative Care by IAPC. When COVID started, we just realized that this course should not stop. So suddenly we got one day idea that we will do online course for all over country, and this was again a successful venture. In July 2020, 91 participants they participated, and then next course was in December 2020. 203 participants, and July 2021 almost 435 participants. Although number of participants were really high, but what we realized in this course again, that the attendance of the participants were really good, and most of the participants were very interactive because they really wanted to learn concepts of palliative care. Next batch we are planning to conduct, don't change, last slide please, last slide. Next batch we are planning to conduct in December 2021. That best part of these classes is that uniform theory classes for all 44 centers of the country. Advantage of these classes that all the candidates who have access to best faculty, and we have reduced the course fees because there is no other charges like food and all. Single uniform online exam for all the candidates, and new platform developed by Tata Consultancy Services. And for this, I want to really thank Dr. Kalpana Balakrishnan. She has really helped us, and this exam is online now, and very means like uniform exam for all over the country. Next, please. New CCEPC course centers we have started, that is Max Super Specialty Vaishali Ghaziabad, Max Super Specialty Saket New Delhi, Dharamshila Super Specialty New Delhi, and then Palliative Care Kala Bargi, and then Meher Bai Tata Memorial Hospital Jamshedpur, and RCC Trivandrum. So all these are new centers, those who have joined. There are many 2-3 more centers which we are confirming, The panel is trying to analyze whether they really can conduct the course, and then we will disclose that there are 2-3 more centers. Next, please. Savita, are you there, please? Academic.
Yes, ma'am, I'm there, but I'm not putting on the video. I can just speak now from here.
Okay, go ahead then. This academic
So-
activities, yeah.
The workshop for CCPC Center Coordinators for Quality Improvement was conducted in February at the State Cancer Institute, Guwahati. And this was followed by a virtual meeting of coordinators in March 21 during the IAPC 121. So next slide, please.
Next slide, please.
There was an eco series on COVID-19, which was an online series to provide guidance and resources about COVID-19 to the PC community. This was launched in April and concluded in May 20. This was supported by the Hyderabad Center for Palliative Care and the Two Words Cancer Collaboration of Canada. International and national experts shared their experiences and strategies here, and the sessions were delivered every Thursday in the mornings. Dr. Gayatri Pala, Dr. Megan Doherty, and Dr. Spandana Reala were the coordinators. And these recordings have also been made available on the IAPC website. So next slide, please, Gaurav. There was a very successful workshop which we conducted on psychosocial care. It was online workshop for doctors, nurses, as well as for counselors and social workers. 2 workshops have been conducted in October 20 and October 21. The total number of participants from both batches is 54 and the course fee was 1,500. This was delivered as 5 half-day sessions over weekends. The course chairs were Dr. Seema Rao and Dr. K.V. Ganpati, and we owe our gratitude to all the faculty and especially Dr. Seema and Ganpati. Next slide, please. Certificate course for physiotherapy in palliative care was launched as an online course for physiotherapists as well as doctors and nurses who were interested in learning about the basics of physiotherapy in palliative care. This was started in October 20 with a course fee of ₹1,000, and the classes were delivered by physiotherapists having experience of working in palliative care. 25 participants successfully completed their training. We thank the faculty for developing and coordinating and delivering this course. And this course is now being looked after by Dr. Kalpana of Adyar Cancer Institute, and we are going to revise the curriculum and fine-tune the course for the further courses. Next slide, please. The training for volunteers has been organized in Assam with support of the Pratishutri Cancer and Palliative Care Trust in September 21. 60 volunteers completed their training, and this program was led by Dr. Gayatri Gogoi as the organizing chair, Dr. G.S. Borguen as organizing secretary, and Dr. K.V. Ganpati as the course chair. Next slide, please. There was a webinar on advanced directives organized in October 20. The experts were Dr. Roop Gursani, Dr. Mani, Dr. Simha, and Dr. Sushma Bhatnagar, and Mr. Akshat Agarwal, who was the legal expert. This video has also been made available on the website of IAPC. Next slide, please. The upcoming programs include an online certificate course for pharmacists, which is going to start very soon, an online training in palliative care for specialists in gynae oncology, and the role of specialist interventions in palliative care. Next slide. As far as DNB is concerned, there has been recognition of 5 new institutes for DNB in palliative care. Max Hospital, Saket in Delhi, Sir Gangaram Hospital in Delhi, the Indo-American Cancer Center, Hyderabad, the MNJ Institute of Oncology in Hyderabad, and the Esther CMI Hospital in Bangalore. Next, please. MD in palliative medicine, 2 more institutions have been given 2 seats each with effect from 21. These include the Medical College in Jaipur and Kasturba Medical College in Manipal. Next, please. Our publications of the journal, first of all, the IJPC has a new editorial team headed by Dr. Raghavendra and a number of section associate editors. The names are displayed here. Our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Naveen Salins, who's been the former chief editor, for his brilliant leadership under whom IJPC backed several great achievements. And we look forward to our editorial team taking it to new heights. Next, please. There were 2 special editions of IJPC last year. One was published in June 20. This was about COVID-19. And the second one in June 21 was about renal palliative care. Next. The newsletter, which is being published on the 1st of every month, has been compiled and edited by Ms. Nisha, our NIO, and Ms. Archana Ganesh, our assistant NIO. They conducted a survey where they took feedback and suggestions from all the IPC members. The comments about contents and layout, as well as the feedback, have been incorporated into the new way the letter is being published. And we have had really good feedback about the new setup that is being followed. Next, please. The eHospice Indian edition was launched in February 21. It helps access global platform to share our news, updates, and activities, and to proclaim a global presence. The editors looking after this are again Nisha and Archana, and our thanks to them both for doing this work for us. Next, please. The publications also included a very important position statement on COVID-19, which gave us guidelines for hospitalized patients as well as those with other illnesses and having COVID-19, as well as home-based palliative care and nursing issues for serious patients, and the rational use of PPE. This was finalized in May 20 and published later on. Next, please. State-wise update of palliative care from across the country has also been published on the website. This was a huge task of publishing the updated details of services across the country. This report was published in October 21 and has really been taken very well. It's got a lot of appreciation from all our members. And this is just the start of an evolving project towards creating a database for the whole country. The concept was brought out by Ms. Archana Ganesh, and support and review of the project reports was done by Nisha. It was designed by Mr. Rintesh Roy, and we owe our thanks to all the team for doing this very great work. Next, please. The task force for ethics, which was set up to help IAPC under the charge of Dr. S.K. Chaturvedi, with Dr. Anjum and Dr. Joris Thielen as part of this committee, has plans to conduct conferences on ethics in palliative care to create more awareness through paper presentations as well as discussions, and to publish a systematic review of studies on ethics in palliative care, as well as conducting surveys about ethical needs and encouraging research in palliative care regarding ethical issues, as well as establish an ethics committee to help research people publish if they don't have IEC committees of their own. Next, please. A virtual internship program was launched with the IAPC for students. 2 students who completed their internships helped us with mapping of palliative care services, and the second student helped us with inputs to develop palliative care modules for undergraduate MBBS students. Next, please. The word hospice and palliative care 21 was included in the IPC newsletter, and it had a series of articles correlating with this year's theme. And there were articles which focused on inadequate integration of palliative care and inequity in access to palliative care for different groups. 2 videos were released. These are available on our website. Thanks to Dr. Wasim Hoda, especially for editing and compiling these lovely videos. And there were glimpses into the celebrations by providers across the country, and these also have been published on our website. And there's a special report on state-wise update of palliative care in India, which is also available on the IAPC website. Next, please. Other activities have included the IAPC Book Club, which has had monthly discussion on books with themes related to palliative care, as well as the NPPC training, which was held in Madhya Pradesh during March 21. And it included sensitization workshops for 51 state government doctors at the district levels. And IAPC also endorsed the DNIP Care's online training program for nurses, organized in 8 sessions in 2020. Next, please. We are very happy to announce our national toll-free palliative care helpline called SAT. This was launched by 11 organizations, including IAPC, in October 21. The phone number is displayed here, and it works Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The callers can connect to the nearest palliative care center through this, and it is available in 8 language options. Currently available in a few metros, but hopefully we are going to increase this network throughout the country. Our Special thanks to CIPLA Foundation for implementation of this helpline. Next, please. Regarding our conferences, the IAPCon 2021 was the first virtual IAPCon held in March 21 with 400 delegates from India and 20 from other countries. The IPC congratulates the whole team for doing this, and we owe a special thanks to AIMS as well as IGMS and MCS Patna for their Bhavi Cancer Center Patna for their support in this. And we appreciate the hard work put in by Dr. Umesh Badani, the organizing secretary, Dr. Chandni Sinha, the chairperson of the scientific committee, and Dr. Rita Rani and Dr. Richa for the pre-conference workshops, as well as the contribution of Dr. Naveen Salins for his inputs towards designing the scientific program. To the ALPCOD Network Event and Conference Management for their technological support, as well as our gratitude to all the sponsors, especially CIPLA Foundation, Troika, Modi Mandi, and others who helped us in this organizing of this conference. Next, please. Gaurav, next slide, please. Now, the IAPCon 22 is going to be the second virtual conference. It is scheduled to be held between February 11th, 22 and Sunday, 13th February, 22. The organizing secretary is Dr. Anjum Khan, and the IAPCon 23 has been approved by the CC to be held in Bangalore. It is going to be organized by the Bangalore Hospice Trust and Karunashray in February 23 at Bangalore, and hopefully this is going to be a physical conference. We will shortly invite Dr. Anjum and Dr. Nagesh to tell us more about these. Next, please. Our sincere gratitude for financial support to IAPC's National Information Officers, the sponsors for the salary for NIO, assistant NIO, and part-time accountant is being provided by the CIPLA Foundation. Thank you very much, CIPLA. Next, please. Now, online elections are being planned for 22. This is going to be virtual elections, and the election announcement will be made on 15th November. The last date to submit online nomination is going to be 16th December, and last date to withdraw nomination 14th January 22. The election date is 21st January 22, but since this is the first time we are holding online elections in view of the pandemic situation, we are going to put this up to the GBM for their approval. Next, please. So thank you very much for listening patiently to the IAPC report. And now I would request—
Thank you, Savita. Thank you, Savita. Can you put the agenda again, please, Nisha? Thank you, Savita. So are there any comments on this?
Gaurav, can you please put the agenda?
One comment is there. Anil sir, I hope you can see the comment. One comment is there from Dr. Linge Gowda. He says we should facilitate TCS people in the next conference for the contribution.
Definitely, this is such a fantastic idea, Dr. Linge. We will definitely, because this was such a difficult task. We never thought this was only a dream, but dream became true only because of TCS. And this, I want to really thank Dr. Kalpana, because Kalpana has Dr. Kalpana has connected us with TCS. Dr. Nagesh, so fresh nomination will be called for all the vacant posts, and this will be this nomination will be there on the website, and we will disseminate the information by various means, and this will be open on 15th of November, and there will be 1 month people will be able to nominate. So next is our financial report. So Dr. Deepa, I request you, our treasurer, to tell us about the financial report.
Nisha, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible and you are audible also.
Yes.
Don't-
Good evening, all. With permission from the chair, Madam Dr. Sushma Bhatnagar, I would like to present my financial report as an IAPC treasurer. For the financial tenure from April 2020 to 31st March 2021, all figures are in rupees, and I have divided the section into income and expenditure. The income from the course fee for CCEPC for the July and December course was 11,55,809 rupees. From the textbook sale for CCEPC, we got a 1,600 rupees amount. The course fee for physiotherapist gave us around 34,000 rupees. For the counselor course, we got around 66,000 rupees. The life membership fees for doctors, nurses, and volunteers was a total of around 3,91,502 rupees and 36 paisa. Donations from Modi Mundi Pharma Private Limited was around 2,21,625 rupees. We got a generous support from CIPLA, which was supporting our administrative staff. And for January to March 21, the total amount given by them was 3,15,000. The organizing committee for IPCon Guwahati gave us 3 lakh rupees. Tax refund was around 77,820 rupees. IGPC gave us around 22,807 rupees. The total income for this tenure was 25,86,163 rupees and 36 paisa. The expenditures were, the CCPC course was online, so we were able to manage quite well. The expenditures were mainly for the parcel charges to send the course material, the certificate design, and the computer work, etc., which costed us around 77,399 rupees and 72 paisa. The whole platform was Zoom business, and we got a Zoom business account for which we paid 79,362 rupees and 72 paisa. The salary for our NIO, assistant NIO accountant, was around 8,54,514 rupees and 16 paisa. The website management charges was 86,470 rupees and 19 paisa. The center expenses, printing and binding and etc., was around 88,011 rupees and 72 paisa. The income tax that we had to pay an extra amount of 56,980 rupees. The IJPC payment was 3,79,289 rupees and 41 paisa to the publisher. The bank charges for bank handling and for other charges were 1,200 rupees and 69 was 1269. Refund of membership. We had to refund a membership because he had given it twice, and the total expense was 16,33,303 rupees and 92 paisa. For April 2021 to 31st October 2021, the income from the course CCEPC was 9,93,900 rupees. From the textbook sale, we got around 1,650 rupees. The course fee from psychosocial workshop was 33,000 rupees. For the membership fees, we got around 3,42,000 rupees. Donations from Rushan was 73,875 rupees. CIPLA has been supporting us for the salary from April to September 2021. They gave us amount of 6,30,000 rupees. IPCon Patna Organizing Committee gave us 1,50,000 rupees after the conference. Miscellaneous money that we got was around 19,442 rupees, which was from the previous secretariat and from the IGPC closure account. The expenditure for this tenure was the parcel charges and certificate design and handling, 51,399 rupees. The Zoom business account and IPC training programs was 68,079 rupees. The salary for an NIO, assistant NIO and accountant was 6,30,000 rupees. The website management charges was 36,400 rupees. The IGPC payment was 4,97,962 rupees. The total expense was 12,83,838 rupees. The opening balance that we got from the previous secretariat on 1st April 2020 was 23,97,782 rupees and 52 paisa. The total income from April 2020 to 31st October 21 is 48,30,030 rupees and 36 paisa. And the expenditure for the same tenure is 29,17,141 rupees and 92 paisa. Balance as on 31st October 2021 is 43,10,670 rupees and 96 paisa. We have a fixed deposit of 15 lakh rupees. The ITR has been filed for 2020 and for 21 it is in process. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you very much. Again, please put the agendas in front. Can you put the agenda, Archana, Nisha? Hello, Nisha, Archana.
Yeah, next is journal report.
Journal report. So for the journal report, Dr. Raghavendra is not present today, but he has audio recorded his message for the journal report, and we will go ahead with that. So go ahead.
Sushma, just upon are we asking for any comments or any points on the financial as well as the activity report? Then we can pass it and clear it, and then we can move on to the.
Okay, no problem. So
Because
are
there's
there
already
any
one question from Nagesh, why only 15 lakhs invested in FDs?
This is so this was previous FDs which were going on, and because the whatever positive balance is there is because we are doing a lot of courses and it is online courses, so we are planning to have more money in FDs. Definitely we will have this. But we were also planning, I think we have discussed in CC meeting that we will announce call for proposals for the funding for various organizations for to develop their activities. So that's why we were very cautious that whether because there was a committee we have formed, and probably we will do that first because we want that money should be invested if there is an organization who wants to work, and if they have a financial problem, whether IAPC can help. But definitely we can have a short-term deposit, and we will do that, no problem. Any other question?
If there's any comment on or activity reports, if everything's okay, someone can propose and second it so that we can pass it. Similarly, same with the financial report.
So Dr. Nagesh approved. Somebody can second. Anjum second. About the financial report, please. About the financial report, somebody can approve.
Sorry, ma'am, anything you asking?
About the financial report, whether it is approved?
Any message from the group?
Any
Gaurav, any message from the participants? Can you forward us all?
Not yet, ma'am.
So should we go ahead with the next agenda?
Yep.
Okay.
But there is no one has proposed the financial report. I can propose.
And somebody can second. Anjum has seconded. Okay, go ahead. So third agenda is IJPC report. Please go ahead with the IJPC report.
Gaurav, please play the IJPC report.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome all for the AGM, Annual General Body Meeting, AGBM, and I would like to present the Indian Journal of Palliative Care Annual Report, which is divided into two parts. The first part being the activity report and the financial concerns, the second part. So activity report, I would like to thank Dr. Naveen at Mentoring Meet for a smooth transition, which did happen about almost a year ago. Last year, somewhere around September, October, almost a year ago. And under his supervision and mentoring guidance, we did publish the 2020 supplementary issue of COVID-19 and the October-December. This is a volume 26 issue 4. That's the final issue for that year of 2020 was published. During this phase of about 3 months from where I did take over, and even Dr. Naveen sir had mentioned about the poor technical support by Medno in terms of multiple mails being raised, issues and concerns which were actually there by the authors when the doc numbers were not going properly, or they did not get the correct understanding of what's happening to their manuscripts, even though we were trying to do the update on the platform over on our end and the back end what we were actually trying to sort out. Now, it was discussed in detail with Sushma ma'am and Dr. Naveen, and all of them concurred. We did try to rectify, and the publishers, Medno, were given about 9 months to rectify the technical issues, especially with the journal on web. Had multiple concerns. Whenever we used to send articles for peer reviewing, the peer reviewer never used to receive mails or communications, exactly what used to happen. So therefore, we were not able to actually get the concerns rectified over 9 months. During this phase also, we tried to actually publish our first edition, that is the 2021 Jan March volume 27 issue 1 did go ahead within that 9 months of rectification time they're given with a lot of difficulty and hardship. And thanks to Sushma ma'am and Naveen sir, they understood whatever my concerns and issues were and did speak to the publishers personally to Medno, but unfortunately they did not. So the final issue which we did was the renal palliation. I thank the entire authors of this who did understand the technical concerns and issues and did comply to most of the problems which were there and did allow us give some time and got that supplementary issue also sorted out. Finally, on May 9th, we gave a termination notice to the Medno group and we gave a 30 days notice because we had already earlier given 9 months, and 30 days is what we gave because 3 months is what we had signed for, but 30 days because already previously we had given almost like 2-3 months ahead only saying that these things are not falling into place. Finally, after that, we actually had various publishers actually being invited and we did discuss. We did understand what is the specific advantages of each publisher, and out of which Scientific Scholar was one which we found the costing, the support system, the website, the support and other things which is related to income generation from the royalty as well as other aspects of subscription could be improved is what they agreed upon. So hence Scientific Scholar was given the nomination at June 2021. Now, the moment we actually finalized this, we, under the leadership of Naveen sir, as well as under guidance of Sushma ma'am, we wanted to actually have a double peer review, which was more stringent and streamlined. And we wanted to select 10 subject experts. So therefore, we chose 10 subject experts, as we have mentioned over here, and all of them consented. And I'm thankful to grateful for the entire sub-editorial team. The 10 of them have really beautifully helped me in terms of actually streamlining the entire process, and they've put in a lot of efforts to actually get the turnaround time within the 21 days which we are specifying. That is, the first 1 or 2 days itself, within 24 to 48 hours, the first initial reading is done by me and check whether there is at least some evidence work, good writing, or could be the scientific approach has been acceptable or not. Then would be sent to the sub-editorial team according to their subject experts, which I've mentioned on the right over here. Once they have found out saying that it's okay, at least the first level of peer review is done within the next 14 days, and we have a communication going back. We're trying to streamline the entire whatever articles which were there from the older older level of the journal on web, which was the Medno publications, because they were not supporting us properly. So apart from that, we have published the 2021 April-June volume 27 issue 2. The other two for the finalization of this year, that is the July-September, is already ready and it's going to come up within the next 2 or 3 days. October-December is almost in final production. So therefore, that also will be released by November end. So that means we have completed entire process for this year for all the publications. Now, once we are doing, we were doing all these, we did improve the guidelines for authors. We have refined, we're going to further refine it because those instructions are very, very important for us. The cover for the journal has changed. I have just mentioned it in the first slide of mine. I've placed it over there. Online first. This was actually guided by Naveen sir, and he did mention last year only. So we have initiated, that is, the author would not need to wait until the next issue is actually, because we're going to publish every 3 months once. They did not wait. The moment it's accepted and it is ready with the galley proofing and the final proof has been done, it'll go online. So online first is something which is there. It started in November 2021 itself. So what are the pending objectives which we have from the activity we is there on our mind, back of our mind is starting next year. It should be completely streamlined, saying that the publications would be on time. At least we would be able to actually complete the peer review process within 3 weeks of stipulated time, maximum 4 weeks, depending upon the concerns and issues of the peer review people. Now, apart from that, improve journal subscription as well as improve royalty and sponsors so that it becomes an independent body to actually support the costing which is incurring every year for publication itself. Improve the impact factor. So once we have all these aspects improved, I think impact factor is the biggest of all the challenges we need to have. Sushma ma'am and Naveen sir have actually set already high standards. I'll try my level best to keep the pace with them. Now the second part, having the financial reporting over here. I'm sorry, the amount which is was there with from April 2020 to April 2021. The costing which is there is as follows. Opening balance was with the Medno, the water clover or the Medno is 1,61,321, and the attached documents are details which are here. So 90,000 was the supplementary issue which was done for the renal, and 3 lakhs was the one which was the previous COVID issue as well as the last publication which they had done. So totally it was around 4,54,181 rupees plus a TDS of royalty which they had was 4,54,181 and deducted around 45,418 for the TDS. So they're yet to pay us around 18,322.73 rupees. So that is what the financial report from Medno is. During the transition, they will have to pay us back because they have some royalty still pending. Now the new publication which we had, only one issue has come out from the scientific scholar. So we would be required to pay them. We have already paid them the 2,97,360 rupees as a subscription fee, which we have done for the last issue in April, May, June 2021 from Scientific Scholar. The two other issues are going to come up, and we yet to have the next invoice for that. Going ahead, I think all of you must be aware in the last AGBM, it was discussed and decided that the IAPC would be taking over the entire bank accounts of IJPC, and it is merged, and all financial payments would be made by the treasurer, IAPC henceforth. So all these costings, everything, whatever is there, is all with our respected treasurer. So Dr. Deepa would be looking into all of these henceforth, whereas we would be actually guiding what is the technical issues and concerns of the journal itself. Whereas the financial concerns, we will just present the invoice and try to get it sorted out as much as possible to get royalty is what we think about. Thank you all.
Thank you, Raghavendra, and congratulations for really, it was an hard work. All transition periods was very tough, but you stayed strong with Naveen, and I think I would like to congratulate both of you. You did wonders, and I'm sure that slowly this within no time, IJPC will be Medline Index Journal, and we will have our own we will have our own impact factor. So there are comments from Mr. Bashir. Mr. Bashir, this regarding the CIPLA sponsoring, this CIPLA is sponsoring the whole payment of National Information Officer, Assistant National Information Officer, and part-time accountant. So we are not paying salary to anyone from IJPC because it is all by CIPLA. Dr. Moira, I'm really sorry that because we were expecting 304 to 400 so speak, but definitely if somebody wants to speak, they can write and we will allow them to, and Gaurav will allow them to speak if they want to interact, but definitely your comments we can see, and Anil and Anjum, they are keeping a track on those comments. Dr. Bashir, the 10,000 which we have returned is because the one person has given twice she has given money for the membership fees. That's why we have refunded 10,000. Dr. Linge, this is a very fantastic idea, and we will definitely felicitate TCS people in next IAPC conference. Maybe in Jaipur conference, we will definitely felicitate. Okay. Okay, so there are any comments, Anil? There are more comments.
There was a comment from Ganpati, Dr. KV Ganpati, that they plan to have a session on advanced communication skills next year. So is it going to be part of any of the program of IAPC?
Okay, that is very good. I think definitely we will welcome all the new programs which give an impactful improvement and which will improve the quality of delivery of palliative care all over country. All the programs are welcome. Now I will again invite Dr. Savita Butola for just say about the AGBM approval of minutes of meeting of 2020.
Okay, so we have circulated the minutes of the 2020 AGBM, and I invite one of the participants to propose and the second one to approve these minutes, please. The PDF has been circulated in the email to all the members.
And I suggest that we wait for a couple of minutes because there is a lag between what's happening in Zoom and the other side with the participants.
Okay, right,
So,
Anil, we'll do that.
So just wait for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So how much time you want to wait, Anil?
No, just a minute, because people may not respond immediately. Because it takes at least, I checked, and it takes at least 10 to 15 minutes, sorry, 15 seconds for the things to go over to the side.
Dr. Anil, there was some comment from Dr. Moira also. She's been trying to get in something, but saying that she's not able to. Could you please check in the chat? There was something she said, I think.
No, I think Dr. Moira said that there is no option for interaction. So I have explained already that because there were 300 people, this was first time online webinar. So there was an option that if somebody wants to interact, they will send a comment, they will send in the comment box, and Gaurav will allow them to interact. But it will be one by one. So at maximum 10 people from the audience, from the participants will be able to interact at one time. So this was the Dr. Moira's comment. So Dr. Moira, you can interact if you want. We can ask Dr. Gaurav, Mr. Gaurav, to allow you to speak. So Nisha, just tell Gaurav to allow Dr. Moira to speak if she wants to say something.
Okay, ma'am.
Dr. Moira is one more important thing which he says that I kept asking somebody approve. So Dr. Moira wanted to approve, but it was not visible. Sorry, Dr. Moira, this there is, I think we wanted to make a little, we wanted to keep things controlled. So there may be this has happened, but definitely anybody who wants to speak, please just tell us in the comment box and we will allow you to speak. Next is approval of 2020 meetings. Anybody can approve, and then second, Guwahati meeting.
Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, please scroll that PDF on the screen.
So somebody can propose. Mr. Bashir has already proposed. Somebody can second the minutes of meeting of Guwahati AGBM. Someone can second, please. Dr. Naveen Salim. Okay, thank you, Naveen. Thank you, Mr. Bashir. So our next agenda is Apicon 2022 Jaipur. Everyone is waiting. Meanwhile, I request all the AGBM members, please keep on writing your comments. At the end, we will discuss all the comments, and there will be a chance that you will be able to speak. Please, if you want to speak, just write down in the box. We will allow you to speak. Just keep on writing your comments. So Anjum, please go ahead with the what are your preparation? How are you inviting? What is your already you have done? What else you want to do? And how can IAPC help? Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Okay, so thank you for this opportunity to talk about the conference. As you all know, the conference is on the second weekend of February, as is our tradition. Our pre-conference workshop is on 10th February, and the main conference is from 11th to 13th February. So, so our theme, this year is towards excellence and equity. So welcoming you all to our plans. Our whole team is working very hard to deliver an excellent conference with some innovation, a lot of inspirations, and a lot of perspiration. So like all our conferences in the IAPC, we are trying to include and engage the nurse, social workers, psychologists, and doctors. And in following the mandate of Dame Cicely Saunders, we're trying to increase our the teaching, increase the research, and increase the audit. Like she said, you should accept the demand and need to teach, and must look at what you are doing on an objective basis. Add research when and where you can. So this is the Get Set Events is our event organizer, and this will be the landing page or the welcome page for the conference. A 3D platform has been developed for the conference, like most of our online conferences nowadays, where there will be an exhibition hall, a hall for posters, and for the conference halls themselves. So this, for example, this would be Hall A, where one speaker would be speaking. At the same time, Hall B and Hall C will also be functioning. This would be the area for the exhibitors, for the trade, for the people who support us through the sponsorships. Poster area, the design of the exhibition booth. So a small teaser about the kind of sessions that we have organized. We've put in a lot of effort and a lot of discussions have gone into the scientific program. Just a small taste of what we've planned. So the pre-conference workshops include workshops on methadone, ethics, cognitive and behavioral therapy, end-of-life care for nurses, social work. There is an in-person workshop on social work for LNEC and USG in palliative care, and virtual workshops in pediatric palliative care and teaching methodology. Hall A, some of the important sessions in Hall A are sessions conducted on palliative care in COVID, which will be done by the Manipal team, interstitial lung disease, a master class in Parkinsonism, a discussion on good death, and withdrawal and withholding life support, the ethical, legal, and clinical aspects of withdrawing or withholding life support in an Indian setup. Hall B, other sessions include sensitive conversations, difficult pain, writing a paper, self-care, money and clout. So we are trying to include controversial and yes, very current and important topics and nursing issues. Hall C has posters, papers, and exhibition, and keeping in mind what Moira has been saying all these years of keeping the poster and paper during the main section of the conference so that young researchers have an audience and have prime time to present their research. So the conference website has been visited by more than 8,000 delegates around the world as of last night. So far, we have 232 registrations. We also this year launched a combination of to encourage registration for the conference as well as to charge up the membership drive. So there is a combination registration, so that which 13 people have taken advantage of. They've registered for the conference as well as for life membership for the IAPC. Registrations for the workshops are as follows: for LNEC, for ethics, methadone, psychologists, social work, and USG. We only announced the pre-conference workshop for pediatrics yesterday, and the teaching methodology details are still being worked out, so we haven't announced them yet. These are the flyers that the team has organized to entice the audience, to inspire the audience. So we have speakers like Dr. Frank Ferris, Dr. Eduardo Bruera, Dr. John Ellershaw, apart from our own shining faculty, to engage and interact with our delegates. So the event organizers have planned for the next 3 months a mail shot, finalization of program, finalization of events. In December, the final program design and the design of the virtual platform. In January and February, the briefing. We hope to record all the sessions prior to the conference to make sure that there are no last moment glitches, technically or because of internet. And also we can, so that our timetable is streamlined and goes on time. This is a post-conference plan. This has been a famous Rajasthan tourism ad, Jaane Kya Dikh Jaye. So encouraging all of you to register and encourage registration in all your teams and your departments. Jaane Kya Seekh Lenge. I hope this is an opportunity for all of us to learn at the conference from each other and from all our teachers. So expecting all of you online in February 2022. That's it.
Thank you, Anjum. Thank you very much. I think the way you speak and the way you describe your conference, everyone is going to come over there. With the way you are inviting everyone, I don't think that anyone from this country, I think, will leave behind. So regarding the system, there are a lot of comments that people are not able to see the chat. So what I request, we are reading all the chat box right now. It will not be possible that everyone will be able to see the chat, but definitely not a single comments we are leaving behind, and everything we are reading. If somebody really wants to speak, please let us know. They will be able to speak also. Now I request Dr. Nagesh Sima for the next conference 2023. Please say something about your preparation, so that.
Am I audible? Can you hear me, Sushma?
Yes,
you can hear. We
Okay.
can hear.
All right. So can Nisha move to the next slide?
Please move to the next slide.
Yeah. So of course, I did not want to give too many details because I cannot steal the thunder from Anjum, because that's the next conference, which is very important. But these are the headlines that the dates of the conference are 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2023. Pre-conference workshop is on the 9th. And Naveen Salins is going to be the scientific committee chair. And we thought that we would like to do something about the subspecialty palliative medicine. There are so many streams that are coming up. Apart from cancer, we've got pulmonology, nephrology, neurology, so on and so forth. So the theme is metamorphosis, the emergence of subspecialty palliative medicine. The venue has already been booked. That's the Nimans Convention Center, which is in the heart of the city. I'm sure many of you would have seen it. And there are very good hotels of different levels around that area. So we'll take care of that. Next slide. What is very important, and I seek the formal approval of the general body, because we need to get the brochures and the website, etc., ready to launch at the next year's conference. And registration fees have not been changed for a long time. And if it is 2023, it would be 6 years since the fees have changed. And as you know, the inputs have gone up enormously. The cost of everything has gone up tremendously. And therefore, we propose the what you see on the screen as the registration charges that we would like to charge. And I'm not going to read all the figures. People are welcome to see it. And I had put it across to the Central Council, and they had kindly approved, but it has to be ratified by the general body. And so I now leave it to Madam President to seek the approval of the general body for these registration charges. This conference is going to be definitely physical. And once Anjum's conference is over, we'll get a feedback on the pre-conference workshops and various other things. And of course, we want to make it a little different, cover areas which have not been covered, and we will seek the guidance of all of you. So that's all that I have to say. Thank you, Madam President, but I seek approval for these registration charges. That's all that I have to say. Thank you.
So we need to have an approval for the registration.
Madam, please unmute.
The registration fees page should be visible so that people can see and comment, because we need approval from GB about the registration. Go ahead on the registration page and
yes, just leave it on like that.
Yeah, leave it on like that. So anyone has any comments on the registration, because we are increasing, because since last 5 years almost we have not increased registration fees. 2 years has gone on in the online conferences, so there was no need. But definitely it is going to be physical conference. As Dr. Nagesh said, there will be no COVID in 2023, and we will be there in Bangalore. So please approve this registration fees, because it's a slight increase. I think there is. Anyone wants to say anything about this? What I request Mr. Gaurav, the technical team, that please display all the comments to the all the members, if possible, all the comments. Although we are reading, we are not leaving a single comment, but please display all the comments. So if there are no comments regarding registration fees, we will consider that the general body is approving these comments. So Raghu has already proposed and approved. Anyone who is seconded?
It's already seconded, right? Anjum.
Okay.
And I
Okay,
think there was a
approve.
comment or question to Anjum. Someone, but she was asking, please arrange to send a confirmation email to those who have registered for the conference. So, Anjum.
Yeah,
Anjum?
to respond to what Dr. Ganpati said, the conference is virtual and there are three workshops which are in person. And as far as my team is aware, all the registrations are receiving confirmatory emails, but we will look into this matter. We will see who this, Gaurav, will you please take care? This person has not received a confirmation. We are within 8 hours of registering. The event organizer is sending a confirmatory email. So I would request you check your junk mail. I'm sure you've received that confirmation, but in case you haven't, we'll take care of it. May I know who that is who hasn't received the confirmation? Mr. Bashir? No, who didn't? Gaurav,
It was Mr. Bashir.
Yeah, Gaurav,
maybe Bashir can send an email to
fine.
The organizer.
So, Dr. There are comments from Dr. Sukhdev. Anil, what is the comment from Dr. Sukhdev?
You see that can't make out. It says 2022.
So
He asked
2022.
if the conference is virtual or mixed.
It is hybrid conference, mainly virtual conference 2022. So Jaipur conference, we just cannot have physical conference because we are not sure, and this is very near. But we hope that we will definitely meet in Bangalore conference. And Shobha has already approved this registration fees. So I think it is approved by the general body. Shobha is approved, and there are no comments. So Anil, are there any comments? I can't see any comments. And
No, I think Shobha has proposed to approve the registration fee. And nothing pending so far. Maybe just Sukhdev point I didn't get.
Dr. Mr. Gaurav, can you put the chat box in front of the GB, all the participants? Dr. Moira, we are not hiding anything. All the comments which we have written, which people have written, we are speaking out. There are not a single comments which is there, which we are, we are not reading. Okay, so our next agenda will be.
So, President, I take that it is approved, right?
It is approved, yes.
Thank you.
Go ahead. So their proposal for 2024 conference are invited. So anybody who wants to propose 2024 conference, please send your email with the proposal to Nisha. A committee will be formed and they will decide that whether where should we go in 2024. So right now we are not deciding that where we will go to in 2024, but proposals are invited for 2024 conference. Okay, so now next agenda is Savita, Gujarat state chapter. We were waiting for state chapters to form, and there were few state chapters. So Savita, can you tell about the Gujarat state chapters, and then we will take the approval from GB.
We got a proposal from Dr. Geeta Joshi regarding the setting up of Gujarat state chapter. The CC had formally approved it during one of the CC meetings, but since every chapter has to be approved by the GB, there is a proposal here to get it approved formally. But it has to be with the fact that the logo cannot be used except for official letterheads and official purposes. The fees of the members have to come through Nisha or the office, which is looking after the membership. All the fees have to be deposited, and any profits made from the conferences, 50% of that profit has to go to the Iapc central office. and the secretary of the central office every 3 to 4 months. We had also asked for a report from all the chapters except for Kerala chapter. We have not had a report, and also that the funds which are rented to the central office every year. So these are the things that the state chapter has to do. The central committee has approved all of these steps. They have also formally approved the Gujarat chapter, but we need the GBM to approve before we can go ahead. So somebody can propose and somebody can second, please.
Geeta wants to speak about the Gujarat state chapter. So Gaurav, please allow Dr. Geeta. And Dr. Moira also wants to comment. Please allow both of them to speak.
Noted, ma'am.
Dr. Geeta has not even joined. She says that I am not able to join. I think joining was not a problem. Maybe we have sent link to everybody. So now anybody wants to have any comments, please write down. We will go one by one with all the comments.
Ma'am, is there a problem with Dr. Geeta joining because she's not one of the panelists? Gaurav, can you
She
allow
has
her
she
to
has
speak?
written me that I am unable to join. So she has not joined right now the meeting.
Okay.
But this joining was not an issue. I don't know why she was not able to join.
We are trying to connect with her on Zoom, with Dr. Geeta Joshi.
So Dr. Geeta and Dr. Moira also sent she wants to say something.
Dr. Badani has made a comment that the IAPC website does not have a registration link for the conference. Archana Nisha, is that so?
We will do that. There is, if it is not there, we will do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The link is there. We have published the news of Iapc on Jaipur, and in that news, the link is there. It will connect to Iapc on conference.
So, Dr. Badani, it is there.
No, but I think you should put a separate link, not as a part of your newsletter, where people will not be able to read it.
Maybe a separate button, a highlighted button.
A flashing box, because it's a very important event coming up.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you are muted. Dr. Sushma, you are muted.
So, anyone has any comments? We have finished our agenda. Now it is open for discussion. So please send your comments in the books.
Ma'am, let's wait for the comments because it's 10 to 15 second delayed in the platform.
Okay, no problem. So by the time, Anil, there are multiple comments. So should we go ahead with one by one? With Dr. Badani comments, we have taken care.
Yeah. Now, from Suresh TP, to you, palliative care is included as an elective module in revised BSc nursing syllabus by then. It's a comment actually. So
yeah, this is again a congratulations to all the people, those who are working hard. Now it has included in the module in the revised. So I think it is ultimately will come on all the modules. Don't worry. Everyone is working hard all over country. So all the teaching modules of doctors and nurses, it will be there after maybe within I can see that within 2 years all the teaching curriculum will have palliative care in their curriculum, because in these days all the organizations, they are asking gynae oncologists, cardiologists, neurologists to include dedicated teaching for their students. So it is going to be there, and I really congratulate for BSc nursing curriculum they have included, and all those who have worked hard for this. So I think if there are no comments about the Gujarat chapters, we can approve.
There is a comment from Dr. Umesh Vadani in the chat box.
Can you also make Moira, Dr. Moira as panelist, please?
I think the National Information Officer, please take note of the comment that Dr. Badani said that the Patna conference link is still there on IAPC website.
Is it visible? Is still visible on IAPC website?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Patna conference link.
Unless it's a reference to the activities of the conference, kind of a conference report or something. It shouldn't be there on the main page.
Patna conference is not there on the home page.
Okay, just have a look, check it. Initially.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay.
Moira has joined.
Yes, Moira. Sorry, we were you had a lot of problems in saying you were wanted to comment. Please go ahead.
The first thing I'd like to say is you're doing a brilliant job, and all the reports are fantastic. I do have a very serious concern. This is not an appropriate way to host a GBM. If you're on the main site, there is no chat. There is only a question box. There is no way of seeing what anyone else is saying. So it's actually, I think, a little dangerous for a GBM to be that closed off. You're actually just watching a YouTube link. And I don't think that's a healthy way to do it as a GBM. You know, so far there's nothing at all that has been at all controversial, but I just think it's not a healthy way to do GBM when there is no opportunity for any kind of interaction, and there's not even a chat box. There's only a question box. So I think the format needs to be very seriously looked at. We should be able to see what each other are saying. That's what happens in a GBM. So that's the difference between having just a presentation and having actually a GBM where people can comment on each other's comments. So I know there's nothing deliberate about that, but I think it's quite serious that our first online GBM is actually being projected as a YouTube link only with no chat function. So that's all I really want to say. I think it's quite concerning. And
So Gaurav, technical team, can you say something, because this was the option that all the comments which the live members were putting, it will be there on the box, and everybody will be able to see the comment.
You can't see anyone else's comment. It's not set up as a comments box. It's set up as a question box only.
So probably, Moira, this will be taken care next time, because this is first time. Actually, the purpose of this GBM was that we want online election, and so we wanted to take the permission from GB, or maybe we want to inform that next time, because this was never there in the constitution that we will be conducting online election. So this is first purpose, and second purpose was to inform about the activities, and third purpose was to take permission for inform about the Gujarat chapter and Dr. Nagesh conference increase in the membership. So that's why we have kept.
Can you approve? There is no way to approve. Can you speak if you want to? There is no way to speak if you want to. All of the options that you're asking people to do, there is no option for that. There is only an option for asking a question. So that's why when you say, can you approve, there's a big silence. So you need to know what everybody is seeing. They're not seeing this kind of format. They're seeing like
I can understand, Moira. I am writing to technical team continuously that I want to see the comments from the participants. But so that's why they have shown the comments to the participants. Yes.
I just wanted to make that clear.
We will take the note of it, and next time if it will be online, it will be definitely, we will take care of all these things.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll let you carry on.
So any other comments, Anil, Anjum?
Sushma ma'am.
Yes.
Dr. Marian has sent a message. I'll forward to you. Please see the WhatsApp.
Okay. Who has sent this message?
Dr. Marian McCadden, regarding the charges for registration fee for non-profit organizations.
So, Dr. Marian, I think we have still not, we will definitely look into this. We have already discussed. Maybe we will fix up in the CC and then we will come back for approval in GB. Whether we have reduced the fee, Nisha, last time in CC?
There was a suggestion for small organizations. The charges should be half. Like now the institutional membership fee is 50,000. So if the organization is very small non-profit organizations,
yes.
for them it should be 25,000. That was the suggestion.
So,
but the final approval is needed.
So, so what we will do, we will make a small committee to just look into it, that to decide that this is a small organization and we will charge 25,000. This was discussed in CC meeting and I think we can take the approval. And for the large organization like institution, big institution, we will continue to have 50,000. Okay, doctor. Yeah. So Dr. Akhilesh is asking how many state chapters do we have now? So Nisha, can you give the update about the state chapters?
Actually, we don't have any formally registered state chapters. The Kerala chapter is there. They have sent us the activity report this year. And the Gujarat chapter is going to register formally, but there is no other state chapters formally registered. And there is an association for palliative care providers in Chennai, but we don't know any other details about any other state chapters.
So for this, Dr. Akhilesh, what we have done, we have asked Dr. Geeta to make the SOPs for state chapters, and she has already formulated. We will circulate to everyone all these SOPs, and all the state chapters, those newly formed state chapters, they have to follow all these SOPs. Regarding Anil, small and big organization, this was the question. That's why this we could not decide. Maybe 2 members or 3 members committee we will make, and whenever an organization is applying for the membership fee, the committee will decide that it is a small organization and a big organization, because it will be otherwise it will be a big this thing. So we will decide the criteria of deciding that it is a big organization or a small organization.
There is a comment by Dr. Shobha Nair in the chat box. Any reason why Kerala chapter has not submitted the report? They have submitted the report. No other state chapters have submitted. Kerala chapter already submitted.
So we could have shown that report to GB, but definitely we will send it to all the members. I think Kerala chapter report. Any other comment?
Anil sir, there are so many comments in the chat box. I can see it from Dr. Rajeshri.
I'd like to just say that she agree with Moira, what Moira has suggested. That's all it here. And all other responses we have covered.
Dr. Badani wants to know if the course will continue to stay online or will it revert to in-person, the CCEPC?
It is so difficult to say right now, Dr. Badani. If I will say that we will make it personal, physical, and if COVID will come, I just cannot say. So right now in December, it will be online and we will decide subsequently. It will be there on the...
Yeah, there was a question from Rajeshri a bit earlier. Had the participation certificate of Patna conference has been sent to attendees? Is it still pending?
Dr. Badani, this is still pending. People keep sending us messages that participant certificate has not reached, their prizes has not reached. So please to look into this matter immediately. Dr. Marian, agenda, almost all the agenda. So, Anil, are there any comments? Otherwise, we can stop
no
here.
comment.
We have already announced, Dr. Marian, that election will be online. We have announced the dates that 15th of November we will announce the we will call for nomination. 15th of December we will close the nomination. There is a date like 14th of January, I think, if somebody wants to withdraw, and then we will have online election.
Again,
So
everyone
everyone has this complaint that there should be a two-way communication. I personally apologize because I was 100% sure that all the things which people are asking will be available for all the participants, and if anybody wants to speak, they will be able to speak. This was we have decided. So we will take care of this next time if we will have online, and hopefully God will allow us to do physical meeting and everybody will be available and we will be able to see each other and we will be able to speak.
And Dr. Geeta Joshi has joined. She's there. She has just sent a message. Where to declare formation of Gujarat chapter.
Yeah, we have already, we have declared Dr. Geeta and everyone has approved Gujarat chapter. This was there in the agenda and we got approval from the.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. If Gujarat chapter is approved, is it possible to get a formal letter from Secretariat, President Shah?
We will send definitely.
Yeah.
We were waiting for.
So we can go ahead with the opening of the bank account and all such things.
Okay. Yeah.
Dr.
Badani, yeah, thank you, Dr. Geeta. Yes.
Thank you.
Dr. Badani is saying that those who have not received certificate, please write him directly. He will send it to them.
Ma'am, you are muted. Sushma, ma'am, you are muted.
I'm just looking at the comments if there are any comments. Anil, whether we are missing something? I think it's over.
Few more comments are coming, ma'am.
Okay, we will wait.
Dr. Badari said to write to him if anyone has not received the certificate. So
Yeah, this
is there any link mail or whom to write? Or write to Iapc Secretariat or NIO? Maybe to write to NIO and they can forward all the messages to Dr. Badani. Because NIO's email will be readily available to all the people. People may not be knowing Dr. Badani's email ID.
Okay, fine. I think we can write to Nisha. Nisha is very famous. Everybody can write to Nisha, and Nisha will definitely. Nisha is not missing any messages from this country. If somebody is writing to Nisha and Archana, I think they are going to the proper place and proper post office and post box. So please write whatever you want to write about. If there are any suggestions regarding IAPC, if there are any comments, any critics, healthy comments, healthy critics, please write down. We will definitely look into this matter. Right now, if you are not able to say anything, we are open for all the suggestions and comments. I really want to thank everyone because we have started a lot of academic activities, and this whole 1.5 year we have not sat down silently. A lot of academic activities online we have started, and we can see that palliative care and palliative medicine is growing like anything. With all those, I think, new young palliative care physicians will come out from DNB, from MD, and all over country. All other organizations are also acknowledging our presence, and they want to learn and they want to incorporate concept of palliative medicine. I think this is quite a big achievement from all of you, and everyone has worked really hard for this, and I really want to congratulate each and every member, those who have worked at their own capacity. Thank you, Dr. Akhilesh. So if there are no comments, we have still we have 20 more minutes if somebody wants to say something. Otherwise, we have done before time.
I do want to say that we have prizes, exciting prizes for the debate, for the quiz, for the poster and the paper. And the conference is really exciting. Please encourage everybody to register, and please send in your abstracts for the poster and as well as for the papers.
Anjum, I'm telling you, the way you are inviting, I am telling you, everyone will come. Everyone will join. People have a habit of joining late because
So
we keep registration fees so low. Everybody thinks that we will do a spot registration. That's
So the
why
registration fee is really, really low this year, and we have extended. Dr. Sushma and team had requested to extend the early bird. So we extended the early bird till 15th November. Please take advantage of this offer.
And the combo offer is also available. Anjum ma'am.
Yeah, the company. So the membership drive as well as the conference registration drive is full on, and the National Information Officers team is also very keen that we increase registrations. So in the data that Savita and Deepa presented, 13 people have registered through this combination offer. So to increase the registration for the conference as well as to strengthen our membership, please take advantage of this offer. This is saving you a lot of money. I mean, speaking to all these people are members already, Nisha. They have to talk to their colleagues. Everyone in the meeting are already members.
Yes.
Please talk to your
but
colleagues.
they can share the message with their friends and colleagues.
Yes.
Because most people are already members of the organization. So this is only for the newcomers.
I know they can tell their
Yeah, the
families
students and all,
friends.
those who are doing different courses, they can join now.
Before we finish, I think Madam had said that we need to show the comments. So requesting Gaurav. Gaurav, can you save the comments and show them up on the screen?
Ma'am, just give me 2 minutes.
Yes,
I'm
please.
arranging.
Sushma ma'am, you're on mute.
this comment is regarding Kerala chapter. Dr. Rajeshri, Ayush program was not in the agenda. But if you want to say something, we can allow you to be a speaker, and you want to say, if you want to say something, because again we wanted to be. Our agenda was very focused, and Ayush program. Maybe if you want to say something, you can speak out. Gaurav, allow Dr. Rajeshri to speak.
Ma'am, we have to bring Dr. Rajeshwari to the. Yes, I have got a number. I'm just bringing on Zoom, ma'am. Just 2 minutes.
All the comments should be seen on the screen.
Her number, Gaurav. You can see it.
Yes, ma'am. I'm compiling all the questions we have received. I'm just going to show you on the screen in just 2 more minutes.
Anyone wants to say anything, please write down, or those who can speak, please speak out so that we can finish in time, because now we have only 20 minutes more.
Can I say a few comments?
Hello?
Sushma ji?
Yes?
It was decided that you will appoint a CA in Delhi, and he will take care of income tax return, and any changes in that 12A certificate, we have to take it again and all such matters. Is it done over there or not?
So regarding the income tax returns, they are filing. So they have done in 2020 and 2021. They have taken all this thing because the date has been extended. So they are working on the ITR file for 2021.
No, till last CA from Ahmedabad has filed the ITR. Till last year, 2020.
So 2020 December, I think Delhi person has filed. As far as I am correct, and then 2021 now he's going to file, and we will say.
And we have to look into this 12A registration also, which needs to be done.
This we will, this we will. I think we will connect all of both the CAs from Gujarat and as well as in Delhi, and they will take it forward. Okay.
Okay. And secondly, I wanted minutes of that meeting in it which was decided that the same body, CC body will, CC members will be carried forward. The whole committee will be carried forward for the next year. I have to submit that to Charity Commissioner. So I think Savita can tell me about that meeting and that agenda minutes.
So she can send it to you. She can send it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ma'am, now we are sharing all the questions with you.
There is a comment from Dr. Marian McCartan that we missed. We had Maharashtra chapter, she says.
Yeah.
I request all the chapters that they should send the report so that we will have an idea, because as the Gujarat chapters, they have communicated well. Kerala chapter has sent the report. So if all the chapters will send the reports, it will be there in the next general body meeting, definitely. So I don't think that showing these comments will make any difference.
And these are all the questions we have received.
Okay, so I think we have covered everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, have we declared the election for the next?
Yes, Dr. Geeta, we have declared the election, online election, and we have declared the dates also, and it will be communicated through IAPC website also. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, then.
Ma'am, we are waiting for Dr. Rajeshri. She is about to join.
But she says that it was something. Dr. Rajeshwari, have you joined?
Yes, ma'am. She has just joined.
So, Dr. Rajeshwari, you wanted to discuss something. Please go ahead. Yes, Dr. Rajeshwari, yeah, you are here. We can see you. Please go ahead with the discussion. What do you want to say?
Ma'am, I'm sorry that I didn't know. I mean, discussing Ayush program was not there in the agenda. So, if time permits, I can speak a few words. I mean, I didn't understand fully the whole intention of the program, and it is so welcoming that doctors from other disciplines are taught, or I mean, they are allowed to learn palliative care principles. But I would like to clarify, because there are a lot of discussions going on in platform palliative care group. So what are they going to be taught? It is only the palliative care principles, ethics, and application of palliative care concepts, or are we planning to teach them palliative care pharmacotherapy? If we are going to teach them pharmacotherapy, like how morphine can be used to manage pain and breathlessness, and how we are managing other symptoms in modern medicine palliative care, I believe that is unfair. It is a kind of unfairness done to the modern medicine doctors and also to doctors of other disciplines, because they have to learn palliative care principles and use their own pharmacotherapy to apply in their practice.
So you are, thank you, Dr. Rajeshwari, for your comments. Dr. Geeta, can you answer this comment, please?
Yeah.
Because
I'll do that.
you are the senior most person in the program, in that
Yeah.
program. So please
Yes.
answer this.
I'll do that. Actually, the integration of Ayush for palliative care was discussed way back in Jharkhand. And that time, Dr. Naveen was given responsibility to plan a syllabus for Ayush doctor training. So even Iapc had taken up this subject as training Ayush doctors for palliative care. And the same thing is taken up by NAPCM. Of course, we are teaching them palliative care and not the medicine part. Ayush doctors we teach them what is the pain, how it is assessed, what is three-step ladder, without the three-step ladder concept, that how pain should be differentiated in mild, moderate, and severe, and you can choose your drug accordingly. They are not allowed to prescribe morphine. They are in NDPS Act, we have taught them it is only for MBBS and BDS doctor and not for Ayush doctor. They should understand the concept of palliative care. They should be able to identify the patients who are of the need palliative care, and they should treat in their own way. And of course, communication, psychosocial aspect, counseling, all such things remains the same, right? So it is we are unnecessary, very much apprehensive about all this, that Ayush doctors will start practicing palliative care. No, everybody is practicing palliative, some or other specialty. They are taking care of their patient. If they become aware about palliative care, they will know how to approach this patient with their own treatment, and how to approach them as far as the psychological care and nursing care. Particularly nursing care is taught in detail, and which is very much important, because a person sitting in a rural area and not having access to palliative care or any tertiary care center, and he gets maggots, he gets foul smelling discharge from the wound, he should be able to get proper dressing at least. That is the whole concept about.
So, Dr. Geeta, the apprehension of everyone is that this course says that people will be diploma in palliative care. So, whether this will be only for Ayush or homeopathic doctor diploma, or everyone, because if we will mix up, then there will be no way we will be able to control. So, whether they will be teaching for the medicine doctor, allopathic doctor separate, or Ayurvedic doctor separate, So because this, once the people will be diploma, they will say they will use that diploma degree anywhere, wherever they want. So this was the apprehension of everyone.
Let me tell you. See, in that diploma syllabus also, people are given options. Like palliative care is such a multifaceted care, where supportive care in form of music therapy or yoga or pranayam and all such matters, they can spiritual healing, all such things are taken care of. And whoever wants to take those module, interested in those module, will be doing those modules only. So some part of palliative care, what you say, supportive care, will be taught to them. How the doctors will be differing, that doctors, MBBS doctors, will be doing hands-on training. Then they will be given in certificate, it will be mentioned that they have done hands-on training and they've got clinical exposure also of the patients and everything. But not other doctors or not other paramedics, they will not be, only doctors and nurses who does hands-on training, they will be given a certificate with the hands-on training. Otherwise, it will be postgraduate diploma in palliative care.
So
And
can I suggest?
Let me tell you that even IPM is doing fellowship for non-doctor people. It is 6 months fellowship is there in palliative care. It is for the administration point of view. People who are working in administration or looking after a tertiary care, superintendent of a tertiary care center, or a person working with NHM. If they know thoroughly about fellowship subjects about palliative care, they will be able to function better. That is the whole idea. And this is done by IPM also. And why we are raising so many questions and so much apprehension when NAPCM has done this? That is the so I assure you, it is not like that. And we are just following what Iapc had decided once upon a time. Of course, now also we are ready to work with Iapc. At least I can work for Iapc also, for any Ayush doctor training or any syllabus or anything you want.
So Dr. Geeta, I think what we can do, can we, if you allow, can we appoint 2 or 3 members, people from IAPC with you, that so they will go through your syllabus, so that all the apprehensions, those who are already having, it will be cleared. Maybe Naveen, Shobha, Rajshri, Dr. Rajshri, all 3 people can see the syllabus, and they can have and if we are teaching Ayush doctor and their they are doing their own work, I don't think we will have any objection. But if half-heartedly people will start saying that I am diploma in palliative medicine, and they will get appointed in big corporate hospitals or any institutions, I think it will be a blunder.
No way. Whoever has done this course, they are practicing Ayush doctors, So they are not affiliated with any corporate hospital or so, and very few Ayush doctors are there. Secondly, regarding your proposal of appointing people from IAPC to look into the syllabus, you can put a word to NAPCM secretariat, and their body also will take decision, and will let you know.
Is this a good proposal, that we will have a look at the syllabus or something like this? Is it right? I'm not sure that, but only I don't think that the only apprehension is that people should not bypass the system, and we should not, because we have, with a great difficulty, we are coming forward, people are accepting. So this is the only apprehension, that everybody, yeah.
Sushma ji, in 2017 onward, central ministry, health ministry has said to incorporate Ayush and general medicine in oncology. So palliative care is part of that, integrating Ayush and oncology. And that has been declared by Central Health Ministry. So in many branches, it has been incorporated. So similarly, we are doing for palliative care. It is nothing new which we are doing out of blue. Suddenly we are taking up Ayush people in palliative care. It is not like that.
I think we are not against anything, but we just wanted that all the apprehensions which people are having should be cleared and doubt should be cleared.
Sure.
So maybe IAPC will write it to you, and they will look at it. The committee will look.
Definitely.
So regarding the West Bengal chapter, I think you should write to Nisha and submit it. And Dr. Geeta has made the protocol and policies in place about the state chapter. We will share with you. You can ask Nisha, send it to National Information Officer email address, and she will send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Just a comment. Dr. Geeta Joshi said that IPM is running a course on Ayush. No, IPM is not running any course for Ayush. It is the International Fellowship for Program Managers. Of course, some of the people who have attended are from other specialties, other streams of medicine. But this is not for Ayush, but for program managers. Just to clarify that point.
Dr. Simha's hand is up. I think we should.
Yeah. So, Madam President and everybody else, palliative care is holistic, but the worry is of claims being made by various people, right? There was a recent Facebook post where some homeopath bombed the website or the Facebook page and started talking all kinds of nonsense. So my recommendation is that let us form a group of people with the intention of harnessing the strengths of everybody. But let us not, there's somebody posted, in his Facebook page that I've got a fellowship in palliative care. Now, this is a person who's a non-medico, who's a volunteer in a palliative care facility, and I don't think that person is going to do anything. But we are opening ourselves to creating trouble. So let all of us get together. Let it be a combined cumulative effort to make sure that we derive, strength from everybody. How to do it, what to do it. Let us evolve that and let us work together. But each one trying to say, for example, in Maharashtra, Ayurvedic doctors are allowed to prescribe opioids, but that's not part of the Supreme Court judgment. That's not what is there in other states. So I think, Sushma, let's all take time. Let's get everybody in this involved. Okay, representatives, well-meaning people. I would definitely like the support of everybody, but let there not be any let's not have any risk for people trying to claim that they are experts or whatever it is going to be. I think that's what Rajeshri has been talking about. That's what Naveen has been talking about. That's exactly what Geeta has been talking about. And we're all on the same page. We're all good friends. But let's form a system. That's only my submission.
So I think Dr. Geeta, nobody is saying anything, but only thing everybody wanted some clarification. Please mute your mic. Everyone should mute their mic. Otherwise, I will not be able to speak.
Rajeshri, mute yourself. There is too much of noise from that side.
So we will make a system that of all such issues, we will definitely make a system.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear, Nagesh, that issue about the Facebook is cleared last.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, Geeta, because Sushma sent me the details. But these are risks that are possible. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And there are a couple of comments and questions, Sushma.
I have one comment to make.
Please go ahead. Yeah,
uh,
Naveen. Yeah, go ahead, Naveen.
There are probably 10 people in India who are offering fellowship in palliative care. All of them are called fellows in palliative care, but there is no standard benchmark. As Dr. Simha has said, a non-medico can claim as a fellow in palliative care. A person who has done a DM also can claim as a fellow in palliative. This actually would dilute the specialty of palliative medicine, where we are working very hard to bring up MD, DM, DNBs, and the creating the standards. And I don't think there are any Ayush oncologists per se, although government has set to integrate. So I think we are setting a very bad precedence here. And as IAPC members and from the physician forum, I think we need to take cognizance of all these things.
No, but Naveen, palliative care we are teaching to volunteers also. So if Ayush doctor is a volunteer, where is the question? And let me tell you, in IPM, fellowship is given to any non-doctor. It is not only they are working with a government or some this other institutional body or something like that.
So what
Anybody
I think we can stop here, and I can see that Mr. Piyush is trying to come in, and Mr. Gaurav is trying to take him inside. He wants to speak, but Mr. Piyush, Dr. Geeta has given enough everything. I think she has clarified, and we will try to make a system that everyone will be able to do justice with the subject, and I think Dr. Geeta has given clarification, and we will follow that whatever best possible protocol, so that nothing miss, like all small apprehension will not be there. Okay, so
Very
now
good idea, Susma.
it's only 2 minutes left, and we have started exact at 6 o'clock, and
Dr. Piyush is joining.
So, Mr. Piyush, very short comment, please, because only 2 minutes left. We are.
Ma'am, he's about to join, ma'am.
Dr. Geeta has given clarification and comments clearly. This is the problem of this online system. So, Mr. Piyush is Mr. Piyush, you can send your comments to me, and I will try to send it to everyone. Anything different which you wanted to say beside Dr. Geeta has clarified?
There is a comment by Dr. Rajasri in the chat box.
So Rajshri is there. Rajshri says that fellowship in palliative care is totally different. I think now we should not open this box that this qualification is better or that qualification is better. We will make a committee, and IAPC will try to justify that everyone will get a chance to do everything, but with a certain standards and limits. I think I can finish over here with this, because
yes, President. Excellent.
Yes, Dr. Nagesh.
I agree with you 100%.
Because now we can't keep discussing all the courses over here. So it's 8 o'clock. Thank you very much, and I once again would like to thank everyone, those who have worked hard to improve palliative care status all over country in last 2 decades, in last 2 years. In spite of COVID, everyone is working hard. Everyone is doing their best, and we keep hearing good news from everyone. And I hope that we will have a system, and the palliative medicine will come number 1 branch, because I can visualize that everyone, all the doctors at AIMS, all the specialties, doctors at AIMS, they want to learn the concept of palliative medicine. They are understanding concept of end of life care, but they are not going to teach and train, or they are not going to be the teachers. So our MDs will be the faculty over there, and they will work hard, all our young doctors. And similarly, Ayush and homeopathic doctors, they will practice palliative care, but they will not practice allopathic, and they will not claim that they are homeopathy, they are palliative care physicians from allopathy side. So this is what Dr. Geeta has explained, and thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining, and whatever weakness, or what we can say shortcomings, is of this online GBM, we will try to make up, or we will try to rectify in the next GBM definitely, and there will be a lot of opportunities from people to talk openly with all the limitations which online meeting has. But what I will wish that we will not have online, we will have physical GBM next time. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anil. Before closing, I would once again, I would like to thank Nisha, Archana, Sarita for their, means like I can see Sarita, Nisha and Archana. Although Archana is in Bangalore, Nisha is in Kerala, Sarita is just in front of me. She's sitting whole day, but they are doing whole day IAPC work. And we cannot get such a brilliant secretariat better than these people, and they are constantly working whole day. They are working. Sometimes they call me in the night, sometimes they call me early in the morning, and they are too good. So I just want to thank this secretariat. I want to thank Deepa, I want to thank Savita, and I want to thank Dr. Nagesh, Naveen. Naveen is helping me in everything, in making the curriculum for DNBs, and when government has asked the standards for home care and everything, Naveen is helping me. So I want to thank everyone, and we will shortly announce the courses for gynecologist, for cardiologist, for neurologist, and IAPC will be a bright organization, and it will govern all other organizations soon and within no time. So thank you very much, Mr. Piyush. You are, I can see you. You want to speak? Last one comment, very short, please. Mr. Piyush, please go ahead. I can see you. You are muted, Mr. Piyush.
Hello. Good evening, all of you. सबसे पहले तो what I would like to say is that IAPC does not have jurisdiction over any other organization. So anyone raising any questions about any other organization, they should not be welcome in IAPC. There can be a general question, not specific to any other organization, because again, now that is against the law of the land.
So, Mr. Piyush, for this we have said that as far as all the concern and apprehensions were there, Dr. Geeta has clarified. But still, if somebody will have
again, Dr. Geeta has clarified, it is okay, but secretariat, I think when we are talking with IAPC, we are talking to the secretariat or the president. And why in case of NAPCM, you are pestering any other person to answer the questions? Because we have policies, we have to talk together in the group, and then we have to answer. So there are clear-cut policies. Why should Dr. Geeta be made a target? I am writing since half an hour that I want to answer. Why should questions be raised to Dr. Geeta only? Sorry, I do not like
Mr.
this.
Mr. Piyush, we were trying to take you inside. It took some time, and you are here.
But then Dr. Geeta should not have been targeted alone.
No, we have not targeted. Dr. Geeta is my elder sister.
She has not been targeted.
No, you are taking wrong.
She has not been targeted. That's absolute
bullshit. This is a
bullshit.
wrong sentence which you are using, Mr. Piyush. Please, Dr. Geeta is our elder sister. Dr. Geeta is our advisor also. We
Sir,
are not
with all
targeted.
due regards, I was trying to speak since half an hour. I should have got opportunity.
So, Dr. Mr.
I agree
People
with you
could
on
have
that.
waited.
We
Yeah.
have
Don't bullshit that she has been targeted.
Mr. Piyush, we have
No.
started this meeting at 6 o'clock and we are talking since 6 o'clock. You have recently, you have joined meeting and then we are trying.
I joined
was
at 6 o'clock.
constantly-
I am just there since 6 o'clock.
Okay, then
also
okay.
hearing
So,
the
Mr.
entire agenda.
You can see my chat box. I am talking since the time you have said that I want to speak. I am talking to Mr. Gaurav that please allow Mr. Piyush to come inside. So
Yeah.
it is online problems. It is not our problems, and we are not targeting Geeta. Dr. Geeta is IAPC friend, and she is your friend also. So
I
don't
think
say this that we are
I am
targeting.
also a member of IPC.
Yeah,
Please
you are
know
all
that.
our friends. We are not targeting anybody. We are just worried about the. There was an apprehension, and we have clarified those apprehension. That's why I have not wanted to bring this agenda over here. But definitely, it is good that we have brought this agenda, and many things have been clarified. But definitely, we will have, because there are so many courses going on, and if at all IAPC will be a organization who will we will make any standards that this is the way we will go ahead with all the courses. But definitely IAPC is not everything. There are a lot of universities going on. There is NMC. So we just cannot control everything, but whatever apprehension we were having, we have said our apprehension. We have not said anything to Dr. Geeta. Dr. Geeta is as respectable as anything, most respectable person of this organization.
Yeah. So when you are talking about any organization, at least let others also come in. That is my.
So we were trying, Mr. Piyush. We
So
were
kind of you.
trying
So kind
to
of
take you
you.
inside.
So kind of you. Thank you.
Okay then. Anything else? Thank you very much. Just say thank you to IAPC and say thank you to all the efforts which people have done. I think this secretariat has done a lot, and we are working very hard. Even I am working hard with the IAPC. Since the day I've joined this presidentship, I think every day I'm doing something or the other for IAPC. And I can see that everybody in the country, I can see and I can count and I can name them, that everyone is working hard, sincerely working hard to improve the status of palliative care in the country. And it has improved since last 3 decades, since last 2 decades, and slowly we are going, and our curve is increasing sharply, and definitely we will shine within no time. Thank you very much. Again, thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Archana, Sarita, Deepa, Savita, Naveen, Dr. Nagesh, Anil, and Anjum. Dr. Geeta for clarifying everything, Mr. Piyush, Dr. Rajeshwari for taking up this issue, and everyone else. All the members, the honorable members of GB, thank you very much for joining. Hopefully, we will join physically next time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.